Hey, it's Dr. Tartt. You're getting two videos in one day, but I could not go without speaking on relationship masters versus disasters. All right, a lot of people say, how do you make relationships work? What do I need to do to make my relationship work? Now there's a lot. I mean, that's why I tell brothers and sisters, do not rush into marriage. Make sure that you are good at relationships, or at least good enough in relationships so that you could succeed at them and do well. Now, a lot you're going to have to learn while in it, but there's a lot of relationship skills that you need, right? A lot of people just try to jump into a relationship. They don't know how to communicate, don't know how to compromise, don't know how to express themselves. All right. So make sure that that's the first thing. Make sure that you're good enough to get started. Like you want to make relationship work. You're open-minded to learning new things. But I want to give you three things that actually make relationships disasters. And then I'm going to tell you what the masters do. All right. So that you can choose. You now have the choice. You can't say that Dr. Tartt didn't equip you with something and something special to help you make relationships work. How many of you know, according to a Pew Research study, that men and women value a successful marriage more than they value a successful career? In fact, women value a successful career more than men. I think the number was like 66 to 59%. Look it up, a Pew Research study, right? I don't know why that is, but it's interesting. And I like what it does for men, especially men of color, right? Because it says we value being good at marriage. And when you think about it, what man wants to fail at marriage? What man says, I want to be great at business, but fail in marriage, right? All right. I could see men saying, I want to be a family success to my wife, to my kids, more than I want to be a rock star at work. Now, I want to be both. But if I had to choose one, I'd rather fail at work, all right, than fail at home, because that's my legacy. All right. We do care. So let's dive into it. Number one mistake of relationship disasters is that they do not spend enough quality time together. So you are a couple in noun. We are a couple. We are married. We are engaged. We are talking, courting, whatever they say these days. But you don't spend any quality time, right? You're roommates. You don't go out to dinner. You don't talk. You don't exercise together. You just don't have a lot of depth. So if you think about something that's deep, relationship disasters don't have a lot of depth. They just have a title, but the main thing, which is relating, they don't do. The friendship thing, they don't do. Hang out, spend quality time, have deep conversations, they don't do. Y'all can see how that doesn't work, right? All right. Number two, relationship disasters ignore bids for connection. So what that means is a bid is when someone wants attention in the relationship. It might be a yawn, or it might be the beginning of a sentence like, yo, it seems like it's going to be a good day today. Looking out the window. And really they want you to say, yo, for real? What you thinking about? Relationship disasters do not respond when the partner is asking for attention. Matter of fact, they reject it more times than they respond. Right? So let's go out to eat. Nah, I don't want to go out to eat. All right. Let's do a home cooked meal. Nah, let's order something. So you're more disagreeable than you are agreeable. You don't respond to what your partner wants. If your partner wants to cuddle, your partner wants to go work out, your partner wants to go do something fun or go on vacation or have time without the kids, it's cool to say no. But if you say no almost all the time, you are killing your relationship. Here's some stats. Relationship masters respond 86% of the time to a bid for attention from their partner, whereas relationship disasters, 33% of the time. So two-thirds out of the time, you're saying no to your spouse. If you're watching this and that's you, you're in trouble. Change it. And then number three, you complain more than you appreciate. So you are fond of your partner. You love him, you love her, you think they're fine, you think they look good in their jeans, you think they still get it done, you think they're witty, loving, God-fearing, composed, creative, all those cool things. But you don't say it. Instead, you say what you don't like about them. They're inconsiderate. They interrupt. They don't do well with uh, big events. They don't know how to work the room. Every criticism you say, but you keep the appreciation to yourself. When you do those things, can you see not enough quality time, ignore bids for attention and connection, and then you complain more than you appreciate? Can you see how that leads to any relationship, no matter what two people are in it, being a disaster? All right, let me tell you how to fix it. All right, number one, ritualize quality time. Make it a ritual. Administrate your quality time. Successful couples, masters, they call them marital masters, administrate and schedule quality time. They don't wing it. So Taco Tuesday night, date night Thursday, quality time when the kids go to bed at 8:30. We're going to watch our show Jurassic Park at 10:30. We're going to go exercising and ride bikes every day at 2 p.m. We're going to have a couple that takes a bath together in the morning. Obviously, they're retired, right? So they take up, these are rituals. They're going to cook together. They do things that are scheduled throughout the day and week to keep them connected as rituals. Administration, just like work has board meetings and staff meetings, they actually have meetings of where you're able to give your partner quality time because they realize winging it doesn't work. You can look up and go weeks, even months. In some dysfunctional marriages, you can go 6 months and you really haven't had any consistent quality time. You're just doing roommates. And that doesn't work because marriage and relationship is about relating quality time. Y'all got it? All right. Number two, actually respond to bids for connection. Be open-minded. Listen, if you want to be good at relationships, that means you actually have to care about what your spouse wants to do. You cannot be selfish and be good in relationships. That eliminates some of y'all right there. I know some of y'all watching this like, now I see why I keep picking these busters or these busterettes, right? They're selfish. They think a relationship is do what I like to do, but bump what you like to do. Not 50-50, right? As a matter of fact, the research shows you all should both be turning towards the other person 86% of the time. Now, let me be clear on that because I'm thinking 50-50. Now, I'm not talking about negotiation. I'm talking about 86% of the things that your partner recommends you should do. All right. And vice versa. So when they say, hey, babe, it'd be cool, we could cuddle by the fire. Go cuddle by the fire. All right. Hey, it'd be cool if we could go for a drive. I want to talk and just clear my head. Now, you may want to be at home, but you listen, if you're a great partner, you'll go ahead and put on those shoes, get in that car, and listen to what your man and woman has to say. If you want to be a relationship master. All right. All right. Number three, appreciate more than you complain to the tune of anywhere between 5 and 7 to 1. So that means you appreciate 5 times more than you criticize. 5 appreciations for every criticism. Alduan, your hair looks good today. 2, brother, I'm really feeling your office. All right. Number 3, you have good energy today. Number 4, man, I'm telling you, I like your watch game, right? It's looking good. Number 5, you're really giving the people some really, really good content. However, you wore that shirt in another video, right? I did earlier today because I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to be superficial and wait to give you another video just because I didn't have the same shirt. I can do 2 videos in one day. See, if you say that, I can receive it without getting defensive. But if you just say, why are you wearing the same shirt? I'm gonna be like, that's the first thing that off your mind. You didn't think about how good the content was. You didn't think about my watch game. You didn't care about my energy. You don't care that my hair is popping, right? You don't care about my office aesthetics. You don't care that I'm giving the people dope content. All you care about is whether I wore a shirt for the same 2 videos in the same day in a 2-hour period. Do you see the difference? So listen, y'all. It says in the word, Proverbs 16:24, sweet words are like a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. There it is. We need to hear it. So if you want to be a relationship master, you know what to do. Ritualize quality time. Respond somewhere around 86% of the time to your partner's need for connection and appreciate 5 times more than you complain. You got it? Now, if y'all looking for a dope marriage retreat, I want y'all to check out aweekendforlove.com where we give you these tips. Take care. God bless.